Well, Gary, we're now a few weeks into our pre-season campaign ahead of season 2017, and we thought we'd take the opportunity today to briefly catch up on what's been happening around the club. How's everything shaping up at this stage of the year?
Yeah, it's been obviously pretty hectic, Sam. We've certainly put a lot of work in before we resumed training, which was on November 14, and we certainly think that there's some really good positive vibes coming out of what we've been able to do so far. And now that the draft has come and gone on both Friday and Monday, we certainly can sit back now and look at the specifics of our recruiting. And the guys have been going now for just on 3 weeks, and the changes that we've made all seem to be reasonably positive. And certainly we want to try and get most of the guys up and about by the time we finish at Christmas time, and then when we get back in January, we're pretty much good to go.
It seems as if you've identified some holes on the list after we exited the elimination final this year, and we've since had news of a few recruits become official since then. What's been your thoughts on our new additions so far, and also impressions of how they fitted into the existing group?
Yeah, probably two things coming to mind, Sam. I think the first one is character. I've been really impressed by the character that a lot of the guys have shown in wanting to come to Port and how they present themselves. And I think the other thing is really exciting too. So when we look at what we want them to do, they know that it's a club of destination, and I think that's a positive for the way the club is run. So when we looked at our specifics, Big Charlie Kelso at 208 centimetres, he's fitted in really, really well, and I think he sees this as a genuine chance for him to grow as a ruckman. But you've certainly got a couple of the old stages, I guess, in certainly Dylan Conway, and the way we sort of think he will be able to come to the club as a premiership forward, and just what he'll be able to bring in relation to, I guess, his maturity. And certainly we think there's a couple of other young boys that we know we're going to certainly be relying on, and they'll look to improve. But certainly now we're looking at the back end of our list filling, and we've probably only got about 7 or 8 spots left, and they'll probably be more key position than anything else.
And as we know, one of the keys at VFL level is to recruit but also retain. And although we have had a few departures, you must be pleased at this stage that most of that sort of core senior group from season 2016 looks like they're going to remain at the Borough, and that can only be beneficial. Yeah,
you'd like to think so. It probably also presents itself with an interesting, I guess, internal pressure type situation, and we certainly need that. But I guess we lost so many from 215 to 216. I think it was 37 in total. So the retention rate's been really good. I think it's stabilised, I guess, a lot of what we needed to do 12 months ago, and finishing in the finals is always our aim. And I would like to think that finishing in the bottom 4 of the 8 was what we got out of this year. But next year it's got to be about top 4 and hopefully secure a double chance.
So we've only now got a few weeks left of training before the Christmas break. What's this little sort of period going to look like, and what sort of approach will you be looking for from the players?
Yeah, we're going to ramp it up in the next couple of weeks, because I think we've only got 11 sessions left anyway. So it'll be increase in all things we do, whether it's fitness, whether it's football structured stuff. We're obviously got to get the list hopefully complete by Christmas, because I'm not really too interested in inviting anyone back after Christmas. I think with the way our practice match schedule is, it probably only gives us about, I think, 9 weeks from when we resume after Christmas. And also too, just getting everyone who has got some sort of injury up and about, as I mentioned, by the time we finish, but also too the other guys making some real inroads to their base fitness.
Well, Gary, thanks for catching up with us today, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts as we continue our preparations for a big season 2017. Best of luck.
Yeah, welcome back, Sam.